What's up, everybody? My name is Big Cam and welcome back to another movie review. And today we are talking about the brand new 2025, now streaming out on Max, and that is a Minecraft movie. And I've been waiting to see this one ever since this came out in theaters and people were going crazy over the chicken jockey and everything. I didn't necessarily want to see it in theaters, but I did want to see it. I was like, you know, when this comes out, I'll check it out. And I was debating on renting it a couple times just for like a dumb, funny movie. And it is just that. It is quite dumb. But it is from director HESS, who has done other things like Napoleon Dynamite, Nacho Libre with Jack Black. You know, he's done a few other things. But like, you know, Napoleon Dynamite, Nacho Libre, not the smartest of movies. They're dumb, but they're hilarious. You know, he's kind of aptly chosen for this movie. But of course, you got Jason Momoa as Garrett, the garbage man Garrison. You got Jack Black as Steve. And then you have Sebastian Eugene Hansen as Henry or Hank. Emma Myers as his older sister Natalie. Danielle Brooks is hilarious as Dawn. Jennifer Coolidge is in here for a quick minute. And other than that, the cast is not too extensive. But Rachel House voices Malgosha. And Malgosha is hilarious. Oh, and actually, director HESS voiced General Chungus, which I thought was just a hilarious name, like this big giant thing. And like, you know, we've heard of things in the past in video games when it's just this big old creature. You're like, holy Chungus! And they named it a character. I thought that was just funny. But the Minecraft movie, its cast is really, really something special, and I hope that we get a Jack Black, Jason Momoa, even if it's not a Minecraft 2, I hope they do many of films together, because them together was so funny. We're gonna have to make a full man sandwich. Little did I know that just meant the two of them 69 each other, and he goes, there's a lot of space back there, you're gonna have to tighten it up, and he goes, what do you mean uptight? And he goes, there's a lot of space, we both know it. I think it was because of his big gut. So he's gotta like squeeze him and then tighten the legs around his face so they could get through this gap. I thought they were so funny together. And then like the young kid Henry and his sister Natalie were like so cute. I was like, yeah, no, these kids are good. And, you know, Jason Momoa and Jack Black are hilarious. And of course, Jason Momoa gets his ass beaten by a chicken jockey. And like, oh, Dennis, the wolf dog. I mean, Jack Black's lava chicken. Ooh, lava chicken is spicy as hell. Like, it's a lava time, right? Like, Jack Black is one of the funniest human beings alive. Like, he's not even necessarily playing a character named Steve in this. He's just being himself. He's just being Jack Black. Like, oh, God, so funny. But, you know, I said in my review on Letterboxd, very bad, but also kind of great, you know? Like, it's directly in the middle for me of a movie where it's like, it's so bad and it's so dumb, but it's so funny that it's kind of great, you know? And I think it looks pretty damn good, you know? Like, it does capture the world of Minecraft quite a bit, where everything looks like a goddamn block. I love that they call, like, Jack Black and the humans roundies, or the roundlings. Grab the roundling. And it's like, well, yeah, if the first human they saw was Jack Black, yeah, they are quite round. But then, like, you know, you're seeing everything as a block, and you're walking through this, as they're walking through this world, I was like, damn, I've never seen people as more circular in their life, you know? I've always kind of pictured us as kind of like Gumby, clay, blob things. But, you know, in the world of blocks, we're much more cylinder than block. But I've also been playing Minecraft a bit since this movie came out, and I thought it was hilarious that, like, one of the first things we see Jack Black do is he goes, I built a house, and then I built my second house, and then I built my third house entirely out of pink sheep fur. Pink house! You know, like, and that's pretty much what you do. You build your first, like, build, you know, you get your footing, you build a house so you have some type of, you know, safety from the nighttime, which is a hilarious thing too. All of a sudden it's daytime, and then all of a sudden, snap of the fingers, it's nighttime, and then zombies and spiders and skeletons and creepers come at you. I thought the movie could have done with a little bit more of that, because that's the whole game, you know what I mean? The whole game is all of a sudden you're like, you know, ba-da-da-da, darkness, whoa, why is it so dark? Ah, and you're getting blown up, and you're like, Jesus Christ, I gotta get a bed, I gotta get a house, you know, like, And then once you start to get your resources, then you start to expand and you're like, okay, what do I build next? And you know, so I built my first house, and it was my quaint house. And then I built this big monstrosity on top of a mountain across. And then I decided to go across, once that second house was built, I cross over into the treetops, and now I'm building a treetop bungalow. But it scratches the itch of like playing a game, but also creativity, building something. You know, like I was a carpenter for many years, so I do love the aspect of like building a home, customizing it, making it your own, you know. I find that cool. But overall, I gave this movie 3 out of 5 stars, about a 6 out of 10. Not great, incredibly dumb, incredibly funny, but like it's not going to get a higher score than a 3 out of 5 stars from me. You know, any day of the week, a movie like this, you know, I enjoy it. 3 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed every second of this movie. I'll probably watch it again and enjoy it all over again. But not for a second was I like, what's gonna happen here? You know, like I was just absorbing the dumbness and laughing at the things I thought were funny. You know what I mean? Like, not everything's gotta be a super serious Oppenheimer type of movie. You know what I mean? Like, not everything's gotta be a murder mystery. And for the kids growing up in this generation, or the Minecraft fans, I'm sure they had a freaking phenomenal time with this movie. So yeah, I thought it was great. And 3 out of 5 stars and about a 6 out of 10. Decent score. If you'd like to check me out on my other social medias, links down in the description below. Check me out on Letterboxd if you want to see my other movie reviews. There will be some more movie reviews coming in the future. Breakdowns for the Ironheart series are coming out. We'll have some episode breakdowns for that on the channel. Maybe also The Bear if you're interested in something like that. But future movie reviews, there will be some How to Train Your Dragon animated movie reviews for that trilogy before I have to go see the live action How to Train Your Dragon. I just think that's going to be awesome. But yeah, shout out Jack Black, Mamoa, Jared Hess, the director, and yeah, a Minecraft movie. I hope it gets a sequel. But comment below your thoughts on this movie. What would you give your score out of 5 or 10 stars? Follow me on my other social medias, and if you've made it this far in the video and you'd like to support the channel, the best way to do that is liking this video, subscribing if you haven't already, commenting down below. Make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss future movie reviews and you get the notification when those videos come out. Once again, my name is Big Cam. Thank you guys so much for coming on by, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.